Going on, folks? My name is Grizzly and welcome back to the channel. It has been a while. Tonight we are live with the HSIN Elite Scrims. The go time is 8:30 p.m. We're about a couple of minutes away, but stick around until then. Enjoy the song. This one is called Waiting for You. To begin, we're going to start taking a look at the teams real quick. In slot number 5, it looks like we've got the FZS clan. We've got on slot number 6 what looks like team BTY, all 4 players in. We've got team TSL on slot number we've got team TSL on slot number 7. We've got team CX on slot number 8. In slot number 9, looks like we've got team IS, all 4 players in. Team LL on slot number 10. Going further down in slot number 25, we have got team NFG. Team LSD is on slot number 24. We've got team Sync on slot 23. Team 20 on slot number 21. We've got a bunch of teams, and it looks like the game has begun, so we're gonna come back to you guys as soon as we are live, but until then continue enjoying this music. I've been waiting for you. It looks like we have taken off, so I'm going to go ahead and get that game sound in for you guys. And let's start things off with the plane path, and this is what it looks like, starting over close to 70, going a little bit southeast down to Novo Repnoya. A bunch of options for teams to jump in. As you can see, teams have already begun jumping. We're going to start taking a look through the lineups, which we could not do a little bit earlier. And here we got on slot number 2, my apologies, is team VZE. And they've got Leo God, Naman, Overlord, and Jazz on in their lineup tonight. It looks like they are headed over to what is this place? Yeah, it looks like they are at 70, and they got a team with them for company. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at that and see. And they got a couple of teams here. We got team number 24 LSD coming in here. We got a 4v4 straight on. Players of team number 24 coming on both sides and getting a first knock early is VZE Jazz, who will go ahead and confirm that kill as well with that M16A4. Lucky enough to be picking up a gun almost immediately. And it looks like he will be looking to consolidate with his team before taking on any more fights. As you all can see, he has converged closer to them. Where is the other team? It looks like team LSD have backed off a bit. They were a little bit late in their jump, you could tell. More shots here as team LSD's B2B tried to go across the road, but I think it's VZE Overlord with that Scar L emptying a clip and nearly getting a knock. And that would have put team LSD with a significant disadvantage to start with. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other teams, folks. We've got a two-man team here. It looks like a Myth lineup, my friends. Team Myth, they got Mr. Prefect and Tony Sins over at Giorgio Pole Containers. And take a look at this. They got the whole place to themselves. There's no one here with them to challenge for the loot. It looks like, yes, it looks like there's no one around them. Let's take a look at South Georgia Port. It looks like there's no one there either. But over at North George, we do have a team. It is team number 18 here. I cannot tell if they're all from the same team, but they got Sahil, Max, Trigger, Starboy, and Vamp pretty much all to themselves once again. And they should be able to pick up a whole bunch of good loot. Back at 70 here, VZE Overlord getting more shots on team LSD as they try to move away, as you guys can see here, in a car. And looks like team LSD have decided to bail from this fight. I don't think they were happy with the loot, and I can't say that this wasn't expected. They have decided to fall back. They've lost a person early as well, and looks like team VZE will get away from that. And take a look at this. It's team FZS's Flash X. He was just idly standing by as team number 24 just went past him in a car. He does have a little bit of loot, just one gun, a backpack, and a vest, significantly separated from his friends. Let's take a look at where his friends are, and it looks like this team is a little bit spread out. Here is Dead Sec OP running with a UMP9 in his hand. All four players in for this team as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at team number 6. It looks like this team has... before that, we're going to head over to Novo Repnoya, where it looks like we have some action here. Is Team Sync on our screens. They're at Novo. All four players in: Hype, God OP, DJ OP, Wraith, and Slayer. All four team members here. Looks like they are up against team number 21. Let's go ahead and take a look at these guys. Here is team 21. HSIN Razor, TM Lucifer, VNM 10HX, FTW, and Hydro FTW. 4 members. There were shots exchanged, but it doesn't look like there has been any damage done. No knocks yet so far, and this is what the spread looks like. Team number 21 here at the Novo containers getting most of these containers here. Hey folks in the chat, sir, your voice, no audio, audio too low. Oh my bad guys, I've just turned it up a bit. I hope it's better for you guys now. Asif Khan, thanks so much for being here, man. Skazi, as always, my man, thanks so much for being here, dude. Looks like back at 70, the match that the fight that we left a little bit earlier on, it looks like the teams are finally clashing. Let's head over there. It looks like we're a little bit late to go there because Team VZ, he has finished that fight and have managed to pick up the squad wipes. The first team to exit tonight is going to be team number 21. Team VEZE now up to 4 kills. VZE Jazz picking up a kill. Leo God with a couple of kills, and Naman pitching it with 1 kill as well. The first squad wipe tonight, folks. Let's head over to some of the other places. Let's check out what's happening here at Pochinki. We got a couple of teams here. I cannot tell if this is a team with one clan tag, because there's no clan tag, so I can't quite tell, folks. Sorry about that. I did see some other action. Let's head over there now. Team Blur. It looks like team number 20 down to their last player. It is Pure Scar Z. And it looks like the fight here has ended as well. I might have just been a tad bit late. They have lost a player. Pure Zax is going to be eliminated. Blur Muba, who is currently knocked, is going to get a revive. Scar, Z, and Hazard here so close to getting wiped. Their HP looks really, really low, but looks like they have won the fight here. And looks like we just missed out the action there. Let's continue going through the teams over at Rozok. We can see a couple of teams here. NFG here, Badnet, Knack, Grimmy, and Pure Ansh over at Rozok. They have lost a player early on. Pure Ansh looks like he is already out of the game. Let's head over now to team number 8, who's also at Rozok. A 3-man team here. H2 Nemo, Rhino, and Aqua. Only managing 3 players in tonight, but let's hope that they will be able to come out of this with something. It is going to be a 3v3 fight, and I'm not quite sure if this is the team that eliminated that first player. Yes, it does look like it is Rhino who has picked up the kill on team number 25 here. He is prone in a house in Rozok, trying to get a view on those hills. And Badnet is probably not aware of his position, and this could be dangerous here. He's taking a third-person peek, and perhaps he does know where these guys are. But we'll come back to this fight in a bit. I did see a couple of updates in the kill feed again. And Badnet here picking up that knock. Not bad at all as he makes his move in. Rhino here, who did seem to have the better position, appears to be knocked. Okay. There are folks in all chat, so please forgive me, guys. I forgot to turn off the audio. And here we are back. Team FZS here getting a knock on Team VZE. We saw this team earlier on at 70 picking up a squad wipe, but now they are down to 3 players as Overlord is knocked. And in comes the push from FZS. This is going to be immediate and perhaps not so wise, because picking up a couple of knocks here. The backup has arrived. Krish and DeadSec OP down to his last down to 1 HP. Krish is going to make the move in. VZE is down to the last player. It is just Jazz is trying to hold off this team. It is Team FZS on top. FZS Krish here getting the confirmation on Leo God, and Jazz here getting a revive. Leo God just couldn't get out of the place there, and FZ Krish somehow picked up an angle there. He is haunting this team. He is not letting them out. I wonder if there is a way for them to get out from the other side. Flash X here, that was not such a smart move. He brought his car in and he gets knocked, and he'll get confirmed as well, as he took a lot of damage in that fight. And the cars here blowing up. This is an interesting fight, folks. It looks like VZE Naman coming out to take that fight and will get knocked. It is down to just Jazz once again. He is left alone. He's down to 1 HP. I'm not sure if he's got any heals here. Naman was not going to make it. He will get confirmed by FZS DeadSec OP. VZE Jazz here trying his best to get out of the situation. It is a 1v2. It looks like they have done a lot of damage to each other, and I can't imagine that this fight is going to end differently. It is going to be Team FZS who will come out on top, but we'll continue tracking that. Let's head over now to a team that we haven't seen yet. It is Team BTY. They were at Millie Base a little while ago. It looks like they have completed their loot, and here's Aim God, who's just casually strolling past in a buggy, perhaps even going to cross the bridge, but check for a bridge camp. Always a good idea. And in comes the rest of his team. Here is BHUD Ritvik, who's going to go in with the Dacia and trying to make a move in. And he's going to stop here as well. Well, the bridge is clear. They don't know that yet, but the bridge is clear. So hopefully we will not miss any action if we move out of this place. We're back here with the two-man myth lineup over at South Georgia Pole City. Now looks like they have... looks like they're pretty good on loot. They've looted this whole place pretty much by themselves. And they should be doing alright. Let's head back over now to the team that was at North Georgia. It looks like they are making the push in. Perhaps we'll go down through South. But for now, just gathering together. Alright, someone in the chat is saying no in-game sound, bro. Can you guys let me know if the in-game sound is working now? Please excuse these folks in all chat, guys. I just forgot to turn off my voice communication, so anyone speaking on all chat will come in the stream. I'm going to fix this next stream onwards, so bear with me. But can you guys let me know in the chat if the in-game sound is working? That'll be great. And while you're at it, please do subscribe if you haven't already. That'll be helpful. So let's continue with the action. Looks like there is something going on at Pochinki. Let's head over there right now. Here we have team number 19. Lost a player already, and Warp Khaleesi is knocked. We are currently looking at Mystic, and he does have X Tanu for support, but he's got a team up against him. And let's try to get a sense of what's happening here. Team number 12, it is team NMC Mutant and NJR. I'm not quite clear if there are only two people left in that team. Let's go ahead and find out. Yes, it is a two-man squad, and they're pushing in towards team 19 at Pochinki. They have managed to pick up one kill, and I wonder if it is... I wonder if it's the fourth member of team number 19, but we'll come back to that in a bit. Also at Pochinki, at Church, we've got team BTY. We saw these guys a little bit earlier. I didn't get a chance to go through their lineup, and this is what the team looks like. It's Ritvik, Ramphal, Darubaz, and AimGod. My apologies. AimGod at Pochinki. Looks like they want to make the push in. They might have realized that there's an opportunity for third-partying this engagement, and they're going to go ahead and go for it. Alright, I'm going to try to fix this in-game sound in a second, guys. Please give me a minute. Alright, folks, do let me know if the in-game sound is in now. People in the chat. Sorry about that. I'm back after a long time, guys, so I'm not used to some of these things. And it looks like there is a fight going on here. There's a nade knock by AimGod on one of the team members of Team NMC, if I'm not mistaken. I can't seem to spot them. Perhaps they have been eliminated already. Am I too late? We're going to find out in just a bit. And yes, it looks like that nade was the end for Team NMC. We are now back with this fight. Team BTY here closing in on Team WARP. This is a three-man squad left. We saw them earlier at Pochinki. Khaleesi here looking pinned down behind a tree. He's got a couple of players in front of him. AimGod exposing himself and coming out of cover to take that engagement. Didn't seem like a good idea to start with. Gets knocked. Will get confirmed as well. X Tanu is now faced with an uphill task, you have to say. Mystic here with him as well. They're going to try to salvage the most they can from this position. I probably might choose to bail if there's that option. Mystic is down to 50% of his HP. Team BTY Relentless Low are making the push in. Let's go take a look at Darubaz, who will pick up a knock on Mystic with that M762 as Tanu is going to get exposed, and that will be the exit for team. The team that was in Pochinki, I don't really know what they were called, but I can confirm that will be the exit for them. What's happening here? Let's take a look at where some of the other fights are happening. It is Team Sync, it appears, making a huge racket, picking up 6 kills already. They haven't lost a single player, and I can see that a bunch of them have picked up kills. Hipcod has picked up a kill. DJ has picked up 3 kills. Wraith here with 1 kill to his name, and Slayer with a kill to his name as well. It looks like we've come just a little bit late, folks. There's been a squad wipe here, and it was Team Sync that was responsible for that. Here is Team NFG. They have lost Pure Ansh earlier on, and they're below the ridge from Team Sync. And Team Sync's DJ here, coming too much out into the open, has managed to get himself knocked. Probably from shots coming in from team number 25. And there are a lot of teams closing in here. Let's take a look at team number 14, who's at this compound that's in between Pochinki and school. Team TMUF have lost a player as well. Aman has gone down, and now Slash gets knocked as well in a more advanced position, but in fact getting knocked from a team from the other compound, so getting third partied, and now comes out into the open, will probably get confirmed as Team TMUF go down to the last 2 players. We've got Arish and Moin OP who are going to try and hold their ground. Asif Khan not yet, bro. Ah man, I'm really sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure what the problem is, to be quite honest with y'all. But I can hear the in-game sound fine. I'm not sure why it's not going in. I wonder if I can add an audio source. Does that work? I don't know. I want to fix this for the next stream. Sorry about that. But yeah, just coming back into this game. Team number 17, this team Cursive, they're down to the last 2 players, Beast and Dominic. Dominic here with that suppressed M16, trying to get shots on a buggy, maybe trying to make it useless from being used. Beast here with an M24 as well. What's he got his eyes on? I'm not quite sure. Team number 6 here, not far away either, in full strength. Darubaz, we saw these team a little bit earlier, Pochinki securing that squad wipe, and now just on the ridge. This can be a tricky position because you can get backstabbed from the Rozok Hill as well. And perhaps Ritvik just realizing that and making his way out. Sync God here suffering yet another knock, this time with a nade, and it's Hip God who has gone down in a difficult position themselves, you have to say. And that nade knock coming in from a member of Team BTY. It does look like, I'm not quite sure it was which team, but they are now sandwiched in a really, really tough position. It's going to be BTY who are breathing down on them as DJ goes down, as well as Hipgod just got revived and will go down again. He couldn't get that heal in. Team Sync now down to the last 2 players. Wraith in the smoke, trying to exchange fire. It's going to be Team BTY who comes out on top with that height advantage as well, and made the push at the right time, as Team Sync unfortunately finding themselves in a tough spot in between these 2 teams. As Team NFG, and now BTY's Darubaz is going in and going to hit the compound where Team NFG were causing quite a little bit of trouble for Team Sync, who were a little bit up on the ridge. And here we've got Team NFG's Knack in that triple story, as the nades will come pouring in from Darubaz. Not able to get a knock, but those nades are definitely so it looks like they have settled for this position right now. They're gonna probably wait it out. It's probably a good choice. Team NFG have a player over here in this house as well. Taking a look at the squad house, who got 2 players from Team BTY. So NFG here are going to have to play this one a little bit smart. Grimy here had a chance to get a knock on Amigo as he made the push in towards Darubaz. Didn't get his shots in. And it's probably useful to note that 2 players have made the move in, and have they got the knock on NFGs? Yes, they have, and we'll get a confirmation as well as Darubaz throws that molly. Team NFG down to the last 2 players. And two players of Team BTY trying to go hyper aggressive on Bad Net, but Bad Net has somehow managed to pick up two knocks, but it's Ritwik with a DP28 managed to pick up a knock through that little crevice in that cabin, and now Ritwik here needs to do something. First thing he's going to do is take a heal and then probably try and get some of his players back up, as Team NFG's last player Grimmy probably had a good chance to confirm some of these skills, has probably now realized that he needs to make the move in. And Badnet here retreating to a safe position, will probably get a revive in as well, so that's great. Meanwhile, Ritwik here getting a revive on Ramphal as well, and he's going to race ahead to pick up yet another revive. And this fight has gone on for quite a while. We'll come back to it in a bit. Let's head over now to Team HSIN, where it looks like we have just come in to see Maniac bleeding out, and HSIN is now down to their last player, who is also approaching the same ridge, so I'm not quite clear who got the finish on Maniac, as Badnet here made the push in, but I think BTY Ramphal gets taken down. He is the last player, so Team NFG coming out on top of that engagement with just a little bit of help from that last team member from up on that ridge. It was HSIN's Exits Noob. Alright, folks, so the circle has centered in on Pachinki, and looks like we've got 22 people still alive in this game. And it's going to get a little bit more hectic into the last few circles. For now, we've got Team FZS, last two players, Krish and Deadsec, at this barn house outside Pachinki. Looks like they're pretty comfortable here for now. They may not want to move position. It's fairly centered in the zone. HSIN Vamp, who I think is in the wrong team slot, because I saw a couple of other players from HSIN in a different team, near the Pachinki temple, the church, whatever you want to call it. There's Max Trigger. They got a 4-man squad, all alive, 2 team kills to their name, probably good contenders for tonight's chicken dinner. We'll come back to them in a bit. They are right now just outside the circle, a little bit north of the circle, outside Pachinki. Here's Team 1S. I've been calling them IS, my apologies. This is Team 1S. I'm Logan. Hi bro, what's up dude? I know the game audio is not working, but I'll do something about that after the stream. I'm not quite sure what the problem is, because it was working fine in all my tests until yesterday, so we'll have to figure that one out. Team 1S, I'm guessing 1S stands for one shot. It's anyone's bet, but they got Nemesis and any YMS. I need someone to teach me these names. Cypher is the third player, and they're quite content as well at the edge of the zone, but this time inside, so should be a decent position. Let's check out Team 15, which we haven't looked at yet. This is Team Delta, also with a 2-man squad. They got Sneh and Twister just at the edge of the zone, in fact facing Team 1S also at Pachinki, so this is going to be fun to watch in just a bit. We saw Team HSIN's last player, Exits Noob. Is that his name? Exits Noob? I hope I'm saying his name right. Also at Pachinki, so we got a bunch of teams closing it together. Where are these shots coming from? Let's go ahead and check it out. It's possible that it's Team NFG. The last two members coming in on a Dacia. We'll try to make them move into the zone. Just trying to scope things out for themselves a little bit. What else have we got? We got Team number 16. I don't think we've looked at them yet. It's Team DS. See, that's a nice name. Easy to say. Team DS. They got Junaid OP, Carpool, Sasuke, and Dominic FTW. They got 1 team kill to their name. Where are these guys? A little bit southwest of Pachinki? Yeah, southeast. My apologies. Looking over actually, I think, at the last two members of Team Cursive. And yes, shots coming in as Team Cursive try to turn this corner and make their way into the zone and not taking too much damage. This is a good spot, really. My apologies. Cursive Beast got knocked out of the car. How did I miss that? But looks like it might be safe, but only for now, as Team DS surely should make the push in. I know it's at the edge of the circle, but they're down to this last player. It's an easy squad wipe to secure. Team 17 can be a little bit of a problem to deal with as they focus on the teams in front of them. So I'd say take care of that right now, and that is exactly what they're doing. Here's Dominic FTW making his way in on the flank and going in towards from the left side. It looks like it is Carpool who gets an excellent angle. Beast has managed to get revived and is strapped on a med kit because he's back up to full HP, trying to get the smokes in, but Junaid OP going down from Cursive, Dominic getting an Uzi knock. So both players lying down. Team DS now down to 3 players, but getting a reverse knock on Dominic. It's down to just Cursive Beast. What can he manage going into the zone? This is a dangerous ploy. Is he going to make a run for it? Is he going to make a run for it? He's going to sit in the car. He's going to sit in the car in the passenger seat. This is interesting, guys. He's going to strap on a first aid, a painkiller, and now a first aid, as Dominic will get finished, and surely Team DS is confused, but that nade has done so much damage to Beast. He will get taken out, and it's going to be Team DS who come out on top of that one. Briefly lost a player who was knocked, but managed to get the revive in, and might actually use this card to make their way back into the zone. Meanwhile, the zone has focused in on Pochinki yet again, as Team DS will surely make their way in. FZS Deadsec is the last player alive from his team. He's holed up in a shack here, just outside Pochinki as well, close to the barn house. I remember seeing a team there earlier, but I don't think they're there now, so he's pretty safe. A bit of a dead giveaway though, this red Dacia which has smoke coming out of it, bro, so all the best with that strategy. Team number 18, are you Sahil? No, I'm not. Bad joke. Are you Sahil? Max Trigger. And 2 teams here. There's a bunch of teams here that just opened fire. If you guys can't hear this in-game sound, it's absolutely deafening. As so many shots coming in on Team DS. How many knocks have they suffered? They've suffered 2 knocks and 1 confirmed as well. Kapul is knocked. He will get revived. They're a little bit outside the zone. And Sasuke is unfortunately out of this game, eliminated. But well played to the DS team so far. They might still make it in. They managed to pick up 2 kills to their names. And hopefully they'll come out of the situation okay. And looks like they may not. Dominic FTW was trying to make his way in, got knocked out of the car. It's Team NFG Badnet once again, up to 5 kills to his name. He's putting on a strong performance tonight, folks, as he comes under heavy fire. I think this is from team number 18. I'm not quite clear. It might be Vamp with that M416, just getting that spray in on Team NFG. But somehow surviving just at the edge of the zone. Grimmy was not. He will get revived as well. But they're up to 10 team kills already. And Badnet has picked up his 6th kill just now. The zone has not played too badly for them. More fights happening deeper into Pochinki. We're back with Team 1S here. They lost a player. It's GHX. Nah, I'm not even going to try. Nemesis, Any, MS, and Cypher, the 3 players who are still alive on this team. Jazz FTW says first segment. Thanks, man. That's what I wanted. First segment. That's a cool name. Max Trigger here with that nade will get the finish on the last player. Exits Noob. Oh, man. Looks like we just missed that action, but we'll come back to that in a bit. Here is Team 18. They are very much split up, and this interesting fight between Vamp and these last 2 players of NFG is going to get super interesting, because here we've got both of them look like they're at the edge of the zone, so that really shouldn't be a bother for them. But Team NFG, in fact, making their way in a Dacia, and shots coming in from 2 players, and will get confirmed how many teams were shooting at them. 2 teams for sure. DS Junaid, who's the last player from his team, managed to pick up one of those kills at the very least, and he's got his eyes now fixed on DeadSec OP, who is in a tough spot. Those smokes definitely a giveaway for him. Team number 18 gatekeeping this safe zone really well, and even if Junaid does get that finish on DeadSec OP, I can't imagine he'll make his way into the zone, because team number 18 is holding it. But just as I say that, RU Sahil has gone down, as Playzone gets a finish on a player. I didn't quite catch who it was. RU Sahil Team number 18 getting pushed by team first segment, who have managed to pick up a knock but have suffered a reverse knock as well. Nemesis is down. Let's take a look at where he is. Looks like he's pretty safe and he might get revived as well. So let's get a sense of positionally where this is happening. Here they are in adjacent buildings. Aryu Sahil actually managed to crawl his way to safety. So first segment probably will be a little bit upset that they couldn't confirm that finish. But that reverse knock on Nemesis working really well. We're down now to our last 9 players. We've got 2 players in here, 4 players in here, and 3 players here. All 9 players on our screens right now, folks. And it's going to be ending at Pachinki. This is going to get intense. Junaid OP with those shots continually. Absolutely horrified. Absolutely tormenting DeadSec here, who finally comes out through the smoke out in the open, goes prone yet again immediately, and shots this time coming in from team number 18, and it's going to be Starboy with that DP28 who will pick up that finish, as Max Trigger will get a knock on IS Cypher, on one first segment Cypher, my apologies. And that was a crucial knock. It's going to be followed by a push surely, as first segment loses yet another player. They're down to just their last player now. It is any MS. Manages to pick up a knock, but the push from team number 18 was just a little bit too strong for them, as he goes down, and we are now down to our last 5 players, our last 2 teams. This is a 1v4. Junaid OP has somehow survived this all the way up to now, and he's going to just look to smoke his way into the zone. This is going to be tricky. He's got 20 meters to crawl, but surely these smokes and a 1v4, he's not going to survive for too long. What do you guys think? It looks like it's going to be team number 18 who's going to wrap this one up. And that's what it looks like, folks. So the match has ended, and it is team number 18 who have finished on top with a total team kill count of 14. Aryu Sahil picking up 3 kills, Vamp with 2 kills, Max Trigger picking up 6 kills, Starboy pitching in with 3 kills as well. Well played to team number 18. In second position is Team DS, picking up a total team kill count of 3. Dominic FTW did her best he could, and Junaid OP, big shout out to him. Held off, gate kept really well the zone right until the very end, but it was a tough situation. The play zone did not play for him. Total team kill count of 3. Junaid OP pitching it with 1 kill, Sasuke with 1 kill as well. Well played to Team DS. Team first segment in third spot, and they have 0 kills to their name, but that never really tells you how good a team is playing. Well done to finish third, survived right up to that last fight at Pachinki, and that push coming in from team number 18 was a little bit too hot. That nade knock really did everything for them, but well played to this team as well. Alright folks, that should bring our stream to an end. Thanks so much for watching. I'm back after a really long time, guys, and if you guys enjoyed this content, make sure to subscribe, like this video, because that helps as well. And I'll be pushing out a lot more content on PUBG Mobile and gaming in general. So yeah, if you want all of that good stuff, make sure you subscribe. But for now, that's all from me. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.